There really hasn't been a dull moment here at Queen's Park over the past 5 years, but I think we can safely say that 2023 was the wildest year yet of the Doug Ford era. It marked the biggest scandal the Premier's faced to date. All the talk was about the Greenbelt.
We ran on building homes, we're going to build homes, and we're going to build thousands of homes.
Shortly after getting re-elected in 2022, Ford backtracked on a promise to not touch the Greenbelt, which is a protected green space that surrounds the GTA. A total of 7,400 acres of Greenbelt land was removed from protection and handed over to developers, some of whom purchased the property shortly before the decision was made. The issue really blew up for the government in February when it was revealed that Ford had major Ontario land developers at his daughter's stag and doe and wedding.
No one can influence the Fords, no one, first of all. Not to mention a $150 stag ticket. I know the rules, I've been in politics for years.
Attention turned to other issues in the spring. Ford in April revealed his plan for a revamped Ontario Place, including a 95-year lease handed to a private spa. It's a decision that will still dog the Ford government into 2024.
We're here to say we need to keep public lands in public hands.
This green space is extremely important, and Ontarians don't want to see this government pave it over.
But then, on August 9th, the Greenbelt matter became a true scandal after the Auditor General released a bombshell report, which found the government's flawed process had favored certain developers who stood to earn over $8 billion.
The process was biased in favor of certain developers and landowners.
The Premier tried to forge on, but the scandal only grew. On September 4th, his Housing Minister Steve Clark resigned. On September 20th, another minister from the Ford cabinet, Khalid Rashid, resigned over his relationship with a developer involved in the Greenbelt land swap. It all led up to the most stunning political reversal and the most notable Ontario political moment of the past year.
It was a mistake to open the Greenbelt. I'll be reversing the changes we made and won't make any changes to the Greenbelt in the future.
I don't think that Mr. Ford is going to relish reflecting upon this past year. But I would use the next term to actually figure out what are the top priorities that we can use to move forward on some files that are genuinely going to affect people over the next 5 years.
Still, 2023 was not a total calamity for the Ford government. It's still polling around 40%, enough to win another election if it were held today. The wild card is the Mounties. The RCMP is investigating the Greenbelt matter now. We may hear more on that in 2024. Outside the legislature, Richard Southern, City News.